Hello, and welcome to Mr. Mark's Neighborhood. I am Mr. Mark. For those of you that saw my last program, thank you so much, and welcome back. We are here at Onstage, the community theater in Monroe, Georgia. This program is brought to you by Onstage and the Monroe Walton County Library. And we are so excited to have you back today. So friends, today, big secret, we're going to finally get to see what goes on behind the curtain. I'm going to take you backstage and show you the set for Alice in Wonderland and the Wizard of Oz that we're currently working on. Now, along with that then, I'm going to take you up to the light booth and show you how the lights and the sound work and for all the magic that goes on here at Onstage. But first, we're going to do what all good actors do, because if you remember, we're all actors. If we've been playing since the day we were born, which we all have, if you're pretending to be somebody else, playing house, cops and robbers, whatever, then you're acting. So, all good actors, and this is good for us, friends. We're going to warm up, and we're going to stretch out our faces and our bodies. You ready to stretch up a little bit? Now, before we get going, please be polite and remind the adults that are at your place that we are going to be loud. We're going to get loud today. So, just politely remind them that we're going to be loud. Thank you, and they'll thank you too. All right, here we go. So first off, we're going to start off with our face. So for your face, remember you got to make it super big and super small. I always like to start big. Go big or go home, right? All right, here we go. So make your face really big. 1, 2, 3. Go big. Are you going big? I bet you are. Now go small. Go big. Go small. One more time big. One more time small. Yay! Good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Are you applauding? Clap for yourselves, friends. You can't clap for yourself. Ain't nobody gonna do it. All right. Next, we're going to stretch out our bodies. So for stretch out your body, all it is making your whole body go really big. All right, so on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go really tall. Go tall, stretch out your arms, your legs. Be ginormous. Are you going big? Do I have to look up to see? Oh, I see you. Good job. Now, going from big to super teeny, think teeny. Are you thinking teeny tiny? Teeny tiny. Go small, super small. Y'all know you can go smaller than me. Go small. Small. To where you almost disappear. Let me look. Yes, good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, let's check out what goes behind the curtain. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Starting over here on the side, where our narrator sits. She tells the story with her fun tree, and this is what I call the Wizard of Oz side of the stage. The Wicked Witch's hat up there on the wall, the Scarecrow's hat, the funny little tree, and how about the Wicked Witch's sister's legs? Do you remember that? Dorothy's house fell on her after the cyclone. Going into my favorite part of the stage, the balloon rainbow. Then we go into Alice in Wonderland, which has the funky mushrooms back there. And it's all about clocks and time and people just acting silly with trumpets and different things. Isn't that fun? Well, what do you think? here's the stage at our theater here in Monroe, Georgia. Pretty crazy, isn't it? So for right now, friends, we all know that with COVID and everything, we have to cover our mouths with face masks and everything. I can do that today because there's nobody in here. But during a show, we have to have our actors behind these special screens. And they have microphones, so that way the audience can be sure to hear them, and the audience can still see them, but still be safe. Now for this particular show, they have their script here. They kind of cheat. But that's okay, isn't it? Now, do you like my rainbow going on back here? And the mushrooms? And how about this little tree? I'm going to bring you up here and take you on the stage, so that way you can see things better, all right? Here we are on the actual set of our show. We're on the stage. Set is just a fancy word for all the things that are around us. The rainbow, my funky mushrooms, the Tin Man's axe. It's a fake axe, but still it's a lot of fun, isn't it? We have all the Wizard of Oz things going on behind us. Now normally, we don't have all the screens and things like that, but during these times, as you already know, we have to make sure that everybody stays safe. So in this show, the actors really have to focus, the people telling the story have to focus on their voices and how they move and do things. So that way then, it keeps us entertained and it tells the story. You all know the story, right? The story of Alice in Wonderland and the Wizard of Oz. If you don't, talk to your adults. Ask them to go to the Monroe-Walton County Library and check the book out. I did it for this show. Now, are you ready? You ready? I am going to show you parts of our show with the actors doing their thing and telling the story. You ready for this? All right, here we go.
Twins? I'm Tweedledee. And I'm Tweedledum. Oh, well, a pleasure. I must be going. Goodbye.
It's backwards. The first thing you do in a visit is say, how do you do? That's manners.
Oh, very well. How do you do? I'm Alice, and I'm looking for a white rabbit. So I really must be...
You can't go yet. Our visit just started.
Well, I'm very sorry, but I must be...
Why?
Yes. I don't understand this at all. Things are flying around so fast that I can't... Look! It's Miss Gulch! She's on a broomstick! She's a witch! Don't worry, Toto. I won't let her...
Set has moved.
Oh, all right. Now, just a minute.
Oh my goodness. Oh, joy. Oh, bliss, I can talk again. Oh, I can talk. Oh, my arms, please. Oh, my elbows. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, wonderful.
Am I doing it right?
Oh, yes. Oh, what a relief. Oh, I've held this axe up for ages.
My goodness, how did you ever get like this in the first place?
Oh, well, about a year ago I was chopping down that tree when, well, suddenly it began to rain. I rusted so solid that I haven't been able to move since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect. Well, just bang on my chest if you think that I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
Wasn't that fun? I tell you what, they do a good job, don't they? So I'll tell you a super secret. In a little bit then, we're going to actually talk to those actors that you saw and participate and see what they think of doing the shows. Maybe tell us some secrets. But I think it's time that we did an activity, don't you? So right now I switched sides and I'm on the Alice in Wonderland side of the story. So you can see the clocks and different things like that. How about for activity? Let's do something fun with our voices. So you just saw the actors have to be able to change their voices. And they just use everyday words. So we need to pick a word. How about something easy, like bubbles? Do you like bubbles? Because I love me some bubbles. Just like Glinda, she floats down in Wizard of Oz in a big bubble. We can't necessarily do that on the stage. We have to imagine it, be creative. So, let's see. if we're doing bubbles, let's pretend that we are very teeny tiny. We're the Munchkins in Wizard of Oz. So the Munchkins, they use their voice and they talk out of their nose. Not like actual noise comes out of their nose, but they have to think really high and do that. So on the count of 3, everyone's going to say bubbles as high voice as they can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bubbles! Bubbles! Now, did you say it? Go bubbles! Bubbles! Think in your head, bubbles, 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 bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Good job, good job. Now, go as deep as you can. So that means then we're super big. So if we're doing out of our nose for that one and really high, we're gonna go super low for that one. For the next, when we say it. That comes from down here. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles,
Bubbles.
bubbles.
Do it both ways. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make a song out of it. 1, 2, 3. Bubbles.
Bubbles,
Bubbles.
bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Good job, good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. So just like Wizard of Oz, he has to have a deep, deep voice. So let's say, I am the great and powerful Oz. Everyone's going to be the Wizard of Oz right now. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I am the powerful Oz.
Did you say it? Do it again. Really deep, 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 deep. 1, 2, 3.
I am the powerful Oz.
Good job. Should we do the Wicked Witch? So Wicked Witch, remember, she cackles. She's very evil, so think as evil as you can. Do your best Wicked Witch voice. So we're going to do a cackle and say, I'll get you my pretties. I'll get you my pretties. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'll get you my pretties. Did you do it? Let's do it together. One more time. I'll get you my pretties with a big cackle. 1, 2, 3. I'll get you my pretties. Good job, good job. All right, let's go meet my friends, the actors. You ready? Let's go.
Well, you can't possibly help that. We are all mad here. 'Twas Brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the boral groves in the mome rats outgrabe. Hi, I'm Graham Fenn, and what I really like about being in this show is I feel like voices and having like your inflection dictates everything. Like I can't move around. I can't like walk and act strangely physically, so I have to show you exactly what I'm doing and feeling just with what I'm saying. And I feel like that's really cool and an underappreciated skill to have.
Yes, I know, Dinah. But first, time for dreaming. If I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense. Oh, yes, it would be. What it is, it wouldn't be. And what it isn't, it wouldn't be. See? My name is Amanda Gibson, and my favorite part about being in this show is bringing life to some truly classic stories that all of us grew up learning about and hearing and watching the old movies of, and getting to bring some new thoughts and new processes into it, and just kind of giving it a brand new character while still keeping in those classic themes that we all love so much.
No. I'm late. I'm overdue. I'm in a rabbit stew. I'm late. I'm Mike Wheeler, and my favorite thing is what I'm doing is the voiceover. Is just you get to be a character, and simply by changing your voices and hopefully giving the audience that picture of something completely different and who you are for that moment, simply based on your voice.
You? Who are you? Brett Terrell here. I really love this show because pretty much everyone in the audience is already familiar with The Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland. And so it's definitely just nice to see something that you're familiar with. It is refreshing to have original plays and musicals, but there's just something so nice about being in a comfortable play where everyone pretty much knows what's going on and they're just putting their own spin on it. So I just really enjoy that.
Here we are, friends, up in the light booth. Look, the stage is clear down there. We're up here behind the audience. We can make the stage go bright, go dark, do whatever we want with it. This is what's called the light board. That runs everything that's out there. Every single light bulb comes into this one spot. And then we record our program in so we can switch things back and forth. Now I'll tell you what, friends, if you know how to read and push a button, you could do lights here. All you do is you hit a button and it changes into that. Hit the next button and it goes right back to where it was. Now, all these different dials up here, you can make the lights around the rainbow go brighter if you want to. We could make our Wicked Witch, which is the green light over there, she can go brighter too, because the Wicked Witch is green, of course. Now how about that? Now let's show you our soundboard, and then we're gonna make some lightning. Y'all know how to make lightning? Because I'm gonna show you how OnStage does it. And here, friends, is what we call our soundboard. All it is this board right here, which has all the dials on it. Each one of these control all the microphones that you saw that were on the stage. Remember those? That way we can make individual ones go really loud or go really soft sometimes just by turning the dials. Just like what you do with your own phones and different things that you have at your house, right? Same thing. We use an Apple computer, an iMac, for all of our sounds too. So if you can run an iPad, then you can run our sound. With the different sounds we have, you could make it thunder, you can make it rain, whatever it is that the sounds needed for our show. I always like the thunder, because that's when the Wicked Witch of the West is coming. Let's do another thunder, because that's fun too. Nice, simple, easy. Now, let's put the two together and see what happens. All right, are you ready to make some thunder and lightning with me? So we gotta watch the stage. You can watch me too, but it's a lot more fun if you're watching the stage for some thunder and lightning. Here we go. Pretty cool, isn't it? That's what we do up here from the booth at OnStage. And finally, we are down here back by the theater stage again. This is showing you what the audience looks like, what the seats look like. If you look up there, do you see the glow that's up there? That's where we were when we were running the lights and sound. So you're way up above everybody, so that way you're hidden. It's, again, the secret and the magic of theater. As you can see with our seats, we don't have anybody in them now, but tonight we should have a very nice audience all ready for the show clips that you've already seen. But I'll tell you what, friends, I think it's time for a little crazy. You ready for some crazy? We've had the tour, we've done the stuff, we still have to read our book, but we need to let go a little bit. So, who remembers from last time the Dr. Seuss Dance? Nobody knows the Dr. Seuss? I see. Okay, you know. Good. So today, our book is going to be Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. So I thought it'd be fun to do our Dr. Seuss dance again and get us all relaxed and comfortable to hear our story. So we'll do that from right here. Do you remember how the Dr. Seuss dance goes? If you do, you better be ready. here we go. We're gonna put our hands up in the air and we're gonna make some noise. Make some noise, and we're gonna run around and we're gonna flap our arms all over the place. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Ah! 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 Are you dancing? I don't see you dancing. Ah! Ah! Oh, good job, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, now calm down, calm down. It's time for story time. Story time, where we're reading Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. And now comes the time for our story today. We are going to read Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam I am. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here? Would you like them there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you, could you, in a car? Eat them, here they are. I would not, could not, in a car. You may like them, you will see, you may like them in a tree. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. Now let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house, and I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. A train, a train, a train. Could you, would you, in a train? Not in a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I would not, could not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Say, in the dark, here in the dark. Would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not eat them in the dark. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not with a mouse, not with a fox, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I will not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. Could you, would you, with a goat? I would not, could not with a goat. Would you, could you on a boat? I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on the train. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with the fox. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them with the mouse. I will not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like them. So you say. Try them, and you may. Try them and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them. You will see. Say, I did. I like them, Sam I am. And I would eat them on a boat. I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the rain and in the dark and on a train and in a car and in a tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box. I will eat them with the fox. And I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. And I will eat them here and there, and I will like them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam I am. The end. Wasn't that a good book? It just reminds us that sometimes we need to try new things. We might like them. It's awful like the same thing here in the theater. I always have to keep trying new things. Sometimes we like them, sometimes we don't, but at least we've tried. Now, I have one more special thing for you today. We are going to make our very own magic Wizard of Oz lighting, just like we do here in the theater. So, what you need to do is ask an adult. Remember, don't tell. Always ask an adult if you may borrow a flashlight. You could do a little tiny one, or a bigger one, or even a really big flashlight. Whatever you have, whatever your adult will let you borrow. What you do is, for the Wizard of Oz lighting, remember, you're not supposed to be able to see it, and it's supposed to be spooky. So, if you take your flashlight and hold it under your chin when you talk and turn it on, in the dark, of course, you make a Wizard of Oz lighting situation. Should we try it? What do you think? All right, come on, let's go try it. See what I mean? If you hold the flashlight just under your chin and point it straight up, then you make your very own lighting effect, and you can be the great and powerful Oz. Fun, isn't it? All right, friends, that's all the time we have today. So remember, if you want to make your own sound effects, ask an adult to borrow a flashlight. Could be this size or a little bigger one. If you just hold it under your chin, you can make spooky lighting effects, just like we do here at Onstage. Special thanks and special shout out today goes out to our friends Simone, Grady, Phoenix, and Katie, with a special shout out to my friend Maddox. Maddox has been reading books, and he won a free book. He won a free book from Mr. Blake. Do you remember Mr. Blake from last time? He's the head librarian at the Monroe-Wallen County Library. So, Maddox, talk to your adults and ask them to give Mr. Blake a call and tell him that you want a book at Mr. Mark's neighborhood. All right? So, if you would like a special shout out, make sure to ask your adults to send an email to me at info@onstagewalton.org. It'll be at the end of the show. If you send a picture of you or just tell me your name and the book that you're currently reading, maybe we'll read the book here on the program, and we'll do a special shout out. From all of us here at On Stage in Monroe, Georgia, and our friends at the Public Library, the Monroe-Walton County Library, we thank you all so much and have a great rest of your day. Thanks. We'll see you soon.